Have you ever wondered what the stars have to say? In Russia, astrology isn't just a curiosity, it's woven into the fabric of history. For centuries, Russian tsars and leaders looked to the stars for guidance on everything from war to marriage. Even during the Soviet era, when astrology was banned, people secretly sought advice from astrologers. After the Soviet Union collapsed, astrology re-emerged in public life. Books, TV shows, and personal consultations became common. This deep-rooted tradition helps explain why even today, a powerful leader might turn to the stars. In Russia, consulting an astrologer is like seeking wisdom from a trusted elder. It's seen as a way to gain special knowledge and make better choices. For leaders, this guidance can feel like a way to control an uncertain future. So, when we hear about astrology influencing the Russian government, it's not a new fad. It's a revival of an old practice. This historical backdrop sets the stage for our modern story. In Russia, a leader's interest in the cosmos connects to a deep cultural stream. That's why the idea of a president consulting the stars is both believable and significant. Now, let's focus on Vladimir Putin. Many analysts believe he has a genuine interest in astrology and the mystical. Some say he even consults a secret group of astrologers for advice. These advisors work behind the scenes, helping him interpret the stars before making big decisions. Why would Putin do this? When you're under immense pressure, astrology can offer a sense of certainty. It might make a leader feel their actions are supported by the universe. Some experts believe this influence extends to major political and military moves. For example, the timing of the Crimea annexation in 2014 is rumored to have matched a favorable planetary alignment. This suggests Putin's decisions may be shaped by more than just strategy. They might also be guided by the stars. When Russia acts suddenly, it's possible the heavens played a role. This blend of modern power and ancient belief makes the situation complex and fascinating. It reminds us that leaders are people shaped by their beliefs. Sometimes those beliefs can change the course of history. Let's look at the timing of Russia's biggest moves, Crimea in 2014 and the Ukraine invasion in 2022. Some astrologers claim these dates were chosen to align with powerful planetary moments. For example, in February 2022, Mars and Pluto, symbols of war and transformation, were in a tense alignment. For believers, this could signal a time for bold, aggressive action. It's not just politics, it's destiny, a cosmic green light. This mindset can make a leader feel justified, even unstoppable. It might explain why some leaders refuse to back down. They feel fate is on their side. We may never know if Putin truly follows the stars, but the patterns are intriguing. Looking at the dates and the sky, some see a convincing connection. Behind the tanks and treaties, there might just be a star chart. Ancient beliefs still echo in our modern world. Fast forward to June 2025. The war in Ukraine rages on. Russian forces are pushing hard in the east and northeast, making new advances in places like Donetsk, Kharkiv, and Sumy. This summer offensive is a grinding, brutal fight for every town and village. Russia uses missiles and drones to strike Ukrainian cities and infrastructure, aiming to weaken Ukraine's resolve. Despite the devastation, Ukraine fights back fiercely, targeting military sites deep inside Russia. Ukraine's army, led by Oleksandr Syrsky, is determined to defend every inch. Politically, tensions remain high. Putin still denies Ukraine's legitimacy, showing no sign of real peace talks. Yet there are small gestures, like prisoner exchanges, hinting at possible dialogue. The world is watching closely. Germany now sees Russia as a major threat to Europe's security. This conflict isn't just about two countries. It's reshaping the entire continent. The stakes are enormous, and the outcome remains uncertain. Every day brings new risks, new losses, and new questions about the future. The war's reality is harsh, but both sides are determined. The world holds its breath, waiting to see what happens next. With battles raging below, what do astrologers see above? Some believe the current planetary alignments favor Russia. They study Russia's national chart, based on the country's founding date, and see powerful planets like Saturn and Jupiter in supportive positions. Saturn suggests discipline and endurance, qualities needed for a long war. Jupiter could bring luck and new opportunities. Putin's personal chart is also closely watched. If it shows strength, some believe Russia's fortunes will rise. For example, a positive Pluto aspect might signal a period of transformation and power for Putin. But astrology is all about interpretation. One astrologer's victory is another's challenge. Those who believe in Russia's cosmic advantage see patience and persistence as the keys to success. They argue that, for Russia, victory is written in the stars, but the sky's message depends on who's reading it. But the stars tell more than one story. Other astrologers see hope for Ukraine. They look at Ukraine's national chart, tied to its 1991 independence, and see opportunities for resilience and justice. Uranus, the planet of sudden change, could signal a dramatic turn in Ukraine's favor, an unexpected victory or surge in support. President Zelensky's chart is also seen as crucial. Strong aspects from Jupiter suggest protection and inspiration. For these astrologers, Ukraine is the underdog destined to surprise. The universe, they say, supports those fighting for freedom. Difficult planetary alignments are seen as tests, not defeat. The message, don't give up, a turning point is coming. The same sky can inspire both hope and fear, depending on who's looking. In the end, the stars offer stories of courage and possibility. For Ukraine's supporters, the heavens promise resilience and a chance for change. How might astrology actually shape a leader's mind? In Putin's case, astrologers would watch key planets: the Sun for identity and leadership, the Moon for emotions, Jupiter for luck, Saturn for discipline, Mars for aggression, and Pluto for power. A strong Sun aspect could boost his confidence and drive. The Moon's position might influence his moods and timing for decisions. Jupiter's support could make him feel invincible, while Saturn's influence might urge caution. Mars signals when to act boldly. Pluto brings a sense of destiny and transformation. Astrologers might advise Putin to act when the stars align favorably, or to wait out difficult periods. This cosmic guidance could shape everything from military moves to public speeches. The interplay of these planets can create a sense of timing and purpose. For a leader, feeling chosen by the stars can be a powerful motivator. Whether real or not, these beliefs can influence real-world decisions. The stars become another tool in the arsenal of power. In Putin's world, destiny and strategy might be closer than we think. Fascinating as astrology is, we must return to reality. The outcome of this war won't be decided by Jupiter or Mars, but by hard facts. Military strength, troops, weapons, logistics matters most on the battlefield. Technology, training, and supply lines shape who wins and loses. Economic power is crucial. Wars are expensive, and both Russia and Ukraine face huge financial pressures. International support, especially for Ukraine, can tip the balance. The will of the people, Russian support for Putin, Ukrainian determination to resist, drives the conflict. Political decisions in world capitals can change everything. Alliances, sanctions, and diplomacy are as powerful as any weapon. In the end, military, economic, and political realities will decide the future. Astrology may offer comfort or confidence, but it's not what wins wars. The real battle is fought on the ground, not in the stars. We've explored Russia's astrological history, Putin's beliefs, and the war's uncertain future. Some see victory for Russia in the stars, others see hope for Ukraine. Astrology offers a lens, but not the final answer. The war is shaped by human choices, not cosmic alignments. Leaders are people, influenced by beliefs and superstitions. Understanding these beliefs adds depth to our view of world events. Ancient thinking still coexists with modern strategy, but the real outcome depends on soldiers, leaders, economies, and ordinary people. The stars move above us, but our future is in our hands. So, should personal beliefs like astrology guide world leaders? Where do we draw the line? It's a question worth considering as history unfolds.